Hello, I'm Kay. Welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, I review art and craft books, and today I'm going to review Painting with Brusho, creating vibrant and expressive paintings using watercolour ink powder by Joanne Boon Thomas. The book is written to inspire artists of all abilities. If you've never painted with Brusho before, by the end of this book you'll have a good understanding of this exciting and vibrant medium. The book is published by Search Press. It's a large book, A4 in size, 8.5 by 11 inches, and is printed on thick, high-quality paper. So now let's take a look at Joanne's lovely book. We have an introduction, a section all about Brusho, what you'll need, let's get started, with 6 demos, and together these will help you and teach you how to use Brusho. We then come on to a project section, and there are 10 projects to help you practice your newfound techniques and skills, taking it further, and then outlines. In the introduction, Joanne explains how she became introduced to Brusho and states she genuinely believes that anyone can learn how to paint. It just takes a desire, good tuition, plenty of persistence, and the knowledge that art is very good for your soul. So what is Brusho? It's a highly pigmented, water-based paint powder, and the spontaneity of the medium and the way the water carries the powder across the page means that no 2 Brusho paintings will ever be exactly the same. Here Joanne lists everything you will need to get started. This might look a bit daunting, but looking at the list, I'm sure that you have everything listed already in your home. So let's get started. Over this double-page spread, Joanne has illustrated the different techniques that are going to be used throughout this book and within the projects. We have 1 colour, 2 colours, flat wash, wax resist again, bleach, wax resist and flat wash, black Brusho, which looks really exciting to me. Joanne provides excellent advice about getting Brusho out of the pot. I imagine it's a bit like glitter. It could go everywhere if you're not careful. And Joanne introduces us to basic techniques, making a smooth wash, and sprinkle and spray using 2 colours. First demonstration, sprinkle and spray using 1 colour, is a great example of how Brusho reacts when sprinkled and sprayed with water. In Demo 2, we explore Brusho further and create a wash using 2 Brusho colours that blend together on the paper rather than in a palette. Here Joanne gives us some useful tips on how to use wax resist. And in Demo 3, you'll create this really attractive image of a spider's web. And here's 2 further paintings that Joanne has created using this technique. Joanne has provided some very important health and safety advice about using bleach and illustrated the techniques that can be achieved. In Demo 4, you'll create a lovely daisy, and it will give you the opportunity to put into practice some of the techniques that have previously been covered, such as using a sprinkle of Brusho to create the texture in the centre of the daisy, some large areas of colourful washes, and a little bit of bleach to lift away some of the colour to indicate the white petals. In Demo 5, Joanne illustrates with step-by-step instructions how to create a line and wash effect using Brusho. The final demonstration is all about using black Brusho. Joanne states she would never dream of using black watercolour paint, as she prefers to mix her own dark colours, but black Brusho is one of her favourite colours because it's not just black, it's a magical combination of lots of different coloured pigments. The step-by-step demo is to paint a cheeky blackbird. I do love a blackbird. They sing such a pretty song. We now come to the main section of the book, which are 10 detailed step-by-step projects. Each project builds on the skills that Joanne has demonstrated in the previous chapters. And at the end of each project, Joanne has included a couple of her paintings to give you some more inspiration. The projects are very detailed and self-explanatory, so instead of you listening to me waffling on, I've set them to some lovely music and I'll join you at the end. In the final chapter, Taking It Further, Joanne frequently tells anyone who wants to paint with Brusho that it's important to experiment and play in order to understand the properties of the medium. And here in these lovely paintings, Joanne has illustrated how she uses stencils. And finally, at the back of the book, Joanne has kindly reproduced the outlines for the projects. They are half the size, but you can download them free from a website address which is actually in the book. In conclusion, I highly recommend this book if you are new to Brusho. Joanne Boon Thomas has done an excellent job providing plenty of step-by-step demonstrations and instructions. She has really explained how to use Brusho well and provided lots and lots of her own paintings to inspire you. In the description below, I've put links to where you can buy a copy of Joanne's wonderful book. There's also a couple of links to where you can treat yourself to a set of Brusho if you don't already have any. If you'd like to find out more about Joanne Boon Thomas and her art, I've added links to her website, her teaching school, a Patreon page, YouTube, and all her socials such as Facegram, Instagram and Pinterest. I hope you found my review helpful. If you did, please give this video a like. It helps YouTube promote my channel to other people who are interested in art books. I try and post a new art book review every single week, so if you'd like to see more reviews from me, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And if you found this review helpful, please leave me a comment below. I do reply to all comments. And if there's an art book that you'd like to see, let me know and I will do my best to review it for you. So thank you for watching, and until next time, happy painting.